On Fridays, we make sandwiches. Let's make a French dip sandwich. Oui, oui. Now, the first step is we're gonna make our au jus. So we're gonna melt some butter and then throw in some garlic and give it a little mix around. Now I'm gonna add beef broth to the butter and garlic and also some beef cubes for some more beef flavor and sodium. Next, I'm gonna saute some onions, so throw some butter in a pan and julienne your onions. Season your onions with salt and pepper. Now you want to saute these onions on low heat until they look like this. It does take a while. This took me like 25 minutes, so don't trip on the time. Next step is cooking our steak. So melt some butter in a pan and put your seasoned steak in the pan as well. I'm cooking mine for about 3.5 minutes on each side until it's about a medium. Now, once your steak is resting, let's go ahead and cut open our bread and apply the cheese to the bread. I'm using provolone, and then I'm gonna put it in the oven and let it melt. Now, when you cut your steak, make sure you cut it against the grain, because that'll make the steak softer, and then you'll have these nice soft little ribbons of meat. Now that the fromage is nice and melted, let's assemble the sandwich. I'm gonna pile the meat up high because I like a lot of meat. No pause. Next, I'm gonna add those beautiful caramelized onions. Let's take a little look before I put the top on. Now let's close it up. Wee wee indeed. Now let's cut it in half and get a good look at that cross section. Wow. Look at all that melted cheese and steak. This is gonna be so good. I got so distracted, I almost forgot the au jus. Now let's give it a dip. And let's try it and grade the results. Wow, that first bite was good. It's hot, but it's delicious, especially for these cold, wintry days. This sandwich is really amazing. The bread is crunchy yet soft on the inside, and it's able to withstand being dunked in the beautiful beefy broth of the au jus. The steak is soft, it's tender, it's flavorful. It pairs so well with the delicate and sweet caramelized onions. The cheese is bringing a nice, natural, neutral flavor, but the texture, it's soft, it's gooey, it's chewy. And when all the elements combine together in this sandwich, it just becomes a swirl of beef and cheese and onions. It's a truly impeccable sandwich. I had no complaints with this sandwich. I'm gonna rate it a 9.8. Thanks for watching.